you said he don't talk a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you just said. Quiet,
On
but
the
he'll go
court.
on social
Yeah.
media.
Talking up a storm. Yeah.
No, I'm sharing. Can you see it?
Yeah. I can see the James Harden one.
Yeah. Would you want to talk about James Harden, or you want me to
Because
start off with the screen?
well, let's end because I asked you. No, what did I say? I think you were saying he scored 11 points in the final game, and I think I said he's done. He don't care about basketball anymore, and I think you say he does. Is that correct?
No, I don't know what James cares about. I just know James Harden is about to get bounced out this league. I just know that. So I don't know what he cares about, but I know his performance, he about to get bounced.
So what happened to James Harden? Or is this always who he been, kind of?
I think James Harden lost some of his speed and his personality is not there. He's to me now he's like a diva.
Mm-hmm.
He's a male diva. 3 teams in 3 years and all failures.
And you want to get off every team.
So he may be the problem, man. And if everything don't line up right, he ain't happy.
Right.
Because I think when he first went to the Knicks, he was happy because you had the big three. Mm-hmm. He said, damn, I can play point guard. I can score 20 points a game, 10 assists if y'all want me to do. But turned out that's all he could do. You know? So
he was better on that team than he is currently. Like I think he only shot 2 shots in the second half of that closeout game, that elimination game.
That's right here.
That don't make any sense.
You see this 10?
Mm-hmm.
You said 11 points. Yeah, that's about 11 points. That last game, 11 points. Now look at this line. You know what that line represents?
What, the red one?
Yeah.
What is the average? It's yearly season average.
It's showing a trend. Okay. So in the playoffs, every game he got gradually worse and worse in points. So it's a negative trend.
Mm.
Now watch this. Now I'll go compare him to Stephon Curry. Now his trend line is not as steep, but look at the points. His points is almost everything is almost, besides his first game and the last game, everything is almost over 25, right? Points.
Right. Uh-huh.
Now look at James. James had one game over 20. He averaged shit. James averaging, look at it, 17 points a game.
and making how much money a year?
Here it is. Now, the highest players in the NBA. Curry, 45 million. James, 44 million. Now, 44 million will get you this in the playoffs. Hold on. 44 million will get you 20 points in the playoffs.
And he won't make anybody better. he gonna slow your offense down.
Here's your assist per game. Is that line going up? The trend line, the red was going down.
It's going down.
So he's throughout the playoffs, as you get deeper and deeper in the playoffs, he gets worse and worse.
Right.
And again, who
do they beat? 40 million a year. That's a year, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 44 million.
Who did they beat in the first round? I can't remember who they beat in the first round.
Was it the Raptors? No.
Who did they beat?
Was it the Raptors?
It might have been the Raptors.
Was it the Raptors?
It was the Raptors because they were kind of struggling with the Raptors and they were thinking the Raptors might do something. The Raptors only have they got a decent, team, but no superstars. And they were struggling with the Raptors with Embiid.
James Harden, while I look at him now, he's a little slower.
Mm-hmm.
He may be sabotaging or his confidence. He may be pulling a Ben Simmons on you. His confidence is down, so he's not shooting.
And it seemed like more and more players are kind of, not gonna say emotional, but their feelings matter, and if you have a diva player and they have an off game or off season, that's gonna tear your locker room up. So you got to look out for players like this. Like that might have been one of the reasons the Lakers didn't make the playoffs, because of Westbrook. Westbrook, it was kind of a cancer in the locker room. Like they were just so tired of him, they didn't even really want to fight for the season.
Man, I think that's a real false statement, man.
Go ahead.
The reason the Lakers didn't make the playoffs because Anthony Davis, breakaway Anthony Davis, he's always hurt.
That's true.
He's always hurt. And
okay, I agree with that.
Well, if you had Anthony Davis to play 90% of the games, they was gonna be maybe number 6 in line, maybe number 5 in line, even with Westbrook turnovers.
And you know what? They're still talking about trading Anthony Davis and Westbrook and who they can get for these players. I don't think these players are worth anything anymore. Like what? I guess as a company, you know, you might sell some jerseys if you get Westbrook or Anthony Davis, but as far as
who go wear Anthony Davis jersey, man?
I bet you people buying the Anthony Davis Laker jersey.
And the man get hurt by his own self. He just be standing up, leg pop. Ooh.
Right. Fans wear his jersey more than he do. He don't even get to put his jersey on. He's in street clothes. But
this nigga breaking like the chips he sell, man. You know, so well, God, man, hey, if Anthony Davis was there, the Lakers, you can put Anthony Davis and just sit down Westbrook. They'd be one of the best teams in the West. Bitch, Westbrook can play Anthony Davis, one of the best teams in the West.
Right. So I just think James Harden, Kevin Durant, I'm not going to say Kevin Durant is in this, but it's just weird that those OKC team, we had James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and Kevin Durant. Those 3 players, they kind of in similar places where I'm not going to say Kevin Durant don't care about basketball, but we look at these players as superstars, but they're not leaders yet. And you know, James Harden is not going to be a leader. It was a time when he was in Houston, he was maybe about to be that leader of that team when they almost beat the Warriors.
You know, I was in training this week, like a 10-hour training, and they talk about you got like 5 different kinds of leaders. You got a leader from the front, a leader from the end, a leader from beside, a leader from behind, and some other kind of leader. Kevin Durant, he's a leader from behind.
I agree.
So
that makes a lot of sense.
He's down in front, but his gameplay will encourage others to play together. He ain't gonna say, "Hey, we need to do this," but he'll play good enough to
right. But it just seemed like it's like why? I guess why is Kevin Durant that type of basketball player? It's like I ain't gonna say I've never seen a player like that. But like he's a superstar. He's like one of the top gifted players in the NBA, but he just don't have that take charge front type of leader. He's leading from the back, like quiet spoken. You know, it's my team. I'm not gonna say a lot. I ain't trying to do no speech, but you know, you can count on me. I'm gonna put some shots up. I'm gonna give us a good chance to win. I just never thought of a leader from behind.
So this man is quiet. You say he don't talk a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you just said. Quiet,
on
but he'll go on social media.
Yeah. Talking of a storm.
He'll go listen. So what? So what kind of leader does that? Don't talk on the court, but talk behind your back.
Right. So is he a troll leader? Like I just don't understand what kind of leader. Like the way they got put out the playoffs, it just don't make any sense. Because if LeBron got swept out the playoffs like that, they'll be talking about it for months. I don't remember what Skip said about Durant,
but man, look at his stats.
Yeah, solid player.
And let's look at MC field goal percentage. Shooting 51%. Man, that man good, man.
He's good.
That man's good.
I bet you look at Harden's season. He had a great season.
38 38. Who, Harden? Man,
The Harden had a decent season. So you think Harden did have a good season? Oh, and I'm glad I just thought about that. That's one of the things I wanted to talk about.
See, we don't have enough fans because James Harden been going down for the last 5 years, man.
That's true, but he's still putting up good numbers. You
But
think
like
he got
11?
In
like
the playoffs
11 points a game?
Look, with the Sixers,
22,
he didn't really fit. He didn't fit it with the Sixers. I ain't really.
22 points this season. Let me see, gotta bring it up. 22 points this season per game. That's good for the second highest paid player, and he's supposed to be the second best. For the second best player in the NBA, 22 points a game.
And how many assists? Is it eight assists or was that rebounds?
Let me see. That was rebounds. Assists is 10.
Dude, that's a great player. You got 28 and 10. That's good. It just doesn't translate because he's not the type of leader you need on your team. And he's gonna shy away from being the leader when you need him the most. When you're just playing a regular team on a regular night, it don't really matter. He can put up and do what he needs to do to get the win or get the points or get the stats. That's the same thing Westbrook did. Westbrook can get the stats, but as a team, it don't work out for the team best interest.
Now, Brandon, let me show you this right here. Last year, how many points did he average?
24.
The year, okay. The year before that,
34 points. That's crazy to think.
Okay, the year before that,
36.
The year before that,
30, 29.
All right. So 2018 was his peak year, the best of the best. Now, from 2018, everything goes downhill. 36, 34, 24, 24, 22, 21. So by the statistics, next year he'll be at 19.
Go down to when he was playing with the Thunder. I want to see his numbers with the Thunder because he was coming off the bench with the Thunder.
All right. What year you want to look at it with the Thunder?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The first couple years because he was coming off the bench, and his first real year by himself was with the Rockets.
Okay, 9 points his fresh rookie, then 12, then 16, then 13. Then when he made to the Rockets, he started 25, 25, 27, 29, 29, 30. You see the peak? So,
and that's what a lot of players, if you don't elevate or change your game, you're gonna hit a wall with your athleticism. You're just not gonna be in your prime. And like I said, when Jordan hit his wall, he changed his game and just became, Mr. Fadeaway, and it worked.
All right, this is James. Can you see this picture? Or see how I make it bigger? I can show you. James Harden right here. See my mouse?
Yeah,
break it up.
Yeah, I can see it now. It's back now.
All right, my mouse right here. That's his rookie year, right? As he got better and better, and at the peak of the mountain was 2018. Per his numbers, he is going down, down, and down. So what's going to happen based on his numbers or this mountain? Once you got to the top of the peak, what's most likely happen when you going down? Are you ever get back up?
Coming down. Not if you don't change your game completely. Like I'm pretty sure LeBron's numbers has well, see, LeBron that's why he's one of the best players in the NBA. LeBron can still give you 30. James can't give you 30 like that at average 30 for the season. LeBron could do it if he wanted to.
Yeah, but LeBron James can't play no defense no more. He can't do one on both sides of the field.
But you know what I was going to ask you about the MVP? You heard who won the MVP?
Is it Joe? The tall guy from
Denver,
the Nuggets. The Nuggets. Yeah.
Right. I can't stand him. Do you think he should have won?
James should have won.
Yeah.
The reason being, look at these stats: 38 and 6. If LeBron James didn't play, the Lakers lose every game.
All right. Or Steph Curry. Him or Steph Curry. But Steph was injured a lot, and I guess they say LeBron was injured a lot too. I say give it to Giannis before I give it to Jokovic or whatever his name is.
LeBron, Giannis, I won't say Curry because once
Clay,
Draymond went out, they couldn't hang.
Oh yeah.
I say Giannis or LeBron or maybe KD got hurt. I give LeBron James. So call me what you want to. I give it to LeBron. 30 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists.
Right. But and this is the thing too. Jokovic or whatever his name is, we got to get his name just because I don't even know his name. He won last year too, so he won back to back. That don't even make any sense.
And he at the house, right?
Yeah, he at the house.
And he had
hey, at least give it to somebody else. Give him to him. He deserves to win an MVP one time because I think he is a good player. He's a great player, but he ain't no superstar like that.
Well,
Nikolai Jokovic.
Rewards. Yeah, the awards don't do anything. Oh, that's hold on. It's those championships that you do something.
Yeah, but they gonna try to give him some more money.
An MVP. Oh yeah, he got good numbers. Look at this. Yeah, he got some good numbers. I could maybe let me look at your boy. The Greek free. Damn, boy, both of them players good.
Right. But if you just gave it to him last year, I would give it a Greek freak. Especially because he just won a championship. I guess I don't know. He almost where LeBron is, where they're not even trying to give him no MVP. And they were talking about how, remember when Steve Nash won MVP back to back? You remember that when Steve Nash won and he beat Kobe?
Well, had Starmeyer on the team and have
which is a good team.
And the Kobe would lose the games.
Yeah.
Remember, y'all forget Kobe had 3 seasons. They didn't make the playoffs, right? 2 seasons?
No, I don't remember. I never really was following Kobe like that because I didn't necessarily like his game. But it was some times when the Lakers were struggling and they needed something. And when they got Paul Gasol, that's when things changed for them. Whenever they got a big man,
world meta piece. Right, Trevor Revealus when he was young.
Oh yeah, Trevor Arias and something like that.
Yeah,
but it was some good key players that they needed at the time to push them over the edge.
Derek Fisher was still playing.
Right.
Now you may be lying. Right now, I pick Derek Fisher over Westbrook any day of the week.
Just because Westbrook cannot shoot, he can't shoot and he can't dribble.
He can't play no defense either. Derrick Rose are like anybody else except for Alvin Iverson.
Right.
Derek Fisher, anybody. He'll lock him up. He'll go down there, get you. He's like a black John Stockton or something. Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher was good, but no, Memphis got eliminated. I think my pick to come out the East, even though I knew they were going to lose, got eliminated. Look at Derek Fisher.
I'll pick Derek Fisher over wasn't Westbrook any day of the week.
Didn't he try to coach for a little bit? Was he coaching the Knicks or they were trying to give him a job? I can't remember.
I think so.
I think he had that stuff with Matt Barnes and it kind of messed him up.
Now his field goals and I don't know, but it feel like he was a decent point guard.
But that's what I'm saying. Sometimes your stats don't don't translate right. Like he wasn't putting up a bunch of stats, but his impact in the game was felt. And you know, if you needed somebody to
Look
hit
how
a
many
shot,
years he played. 13 to 15. Hold on, let me count this up. 10, 11, 12. He played a lot of years. Look at it. He played a lot of years. That's all I got saying. See, he was traded up in here.
Right.
He played a lot of years. You even played with your boy. Ain't played with Russell Westbrook too.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. He finished out in the OKC.
Had to teach some boys how to play. Thank you for watching, and if you like the content, do not be afraid to hit that like button and the subscribe button, and don't forget to share it out. Man, we got videos dropping every single week, and we surely appreciate your time, and we can't wait to hear back from you. Leave a comment, leave a like, and guys, make sure you have a good day. God bless you. Take it easy.